Hey guys, you got Justin with Crypto News, and in this video, I am going to give you a price prediction, a sound price prediction on where VeChain is going within the next 8 to 10 days. Maybe even less. I don't know. It's going to get exciting though. Now, listen, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you information based on my opinion, give you a little rundown about me. I'm a day trader as well as a crypto investor and crypto. And the cycle of crypto, it's my third cycle. The first cycle, I had no idea what I was really doing or what this was. I didn't know if it was a fad. It was so underground. Coinbase wasn't even really there. It was like hard to get crypto before. Like you really had to know what you were doing, and you could lose money and everything like that. So I wouldn't say I was like a real investor there. But then the second time, and that was when I really started to take notice and say, okay, that was a dip. We were out of it, but it's still there. This is real. And then obviously we went through another cycle, right? So this is my third cycle. So this is I have experience doing this. I've made substantial amount of money doing this, and I just want to give you some advice based on my own personal experience of where I see VeChain going based on historical data. Okay, now VeChain is probably one of the most stable coins. I think at the shooting of this video, VeChain is at number 22 when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Now obviously with crypto, things can change any minute, but at this point, so it's a very stable coin. Now, for new investors that come into this market, everyone wants to get rich. No one's in Bitcoin to get poor, right? Everyone wants to just, hit a freaking rocket, get 100x returns on their money, and eat lobster on a boat like Leo and Wolf of Wall Street and throw it at the FBI and say, you know what I mean? I get it, right? I understand why you're here, but you also have to not throw caution to the wind. All right. Now, depending on the amount of money you have, you should be very careful on how you go about entering any up cycle, right? So VeChain right now is on an upswing. And I'll give you a little hint on what to do. If you're entering and you're not in yet, but you hear about it and you see it going up, but you're just not sure, I'll give you a little hint on what to do so that you'll know how to handle entering the trade correctly so you don't lose money as you're entering the trade. But, all right, before we get into that, let me just explain something. I'm using historical data. I'm going to give you the price prediction of VeChain right now. But before you do, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you get value. If you get nothing, give me nothing, okay? But this is going to be really helpful for you. Again, this is a prediction based on Bitcoin, right? Everyone knows Bitcoin is the leading dominant force. You should never be investing in any currency until you see the health of Bitcoin and where it's at right now. Currently, as I'm shooting this video, Bitcoin is trading at $68,288.91. Boom, okay. What I love about aka VeChain, is it's super similar to Bitcoin and how it goes up and down with its swings. I mean, you can literally look at the price, the patterns, right? Let me just fix this up a little bit. All right. As you can see, this is a 4-hour chart on TradingView. Let me just get rid of some of the drawings because it gets kind of confused. Yeah, so this is a 4-hour chart on TradingView. TradingView is a free platform that you can use. Like I said, I also day trade, so I use this for a lot of different, for stocks and options and things of that nature. And then if you look at Bitcoin, look at it. It looks similar. Like if you didn't even if you looked away from the screen, you'd think you'd be looking at the same damn chart. So it's very similar in its approach, which is great. So now I'm back on VET, which is trading at 17 cents right now, and it's been on an upswing. I think over the last, let me just check it out. VET over the last 24 hours. How much did it go up? It went up 12%, right? So this is why I love the coin. And over the last 7 days, it's went up 28%. So if you had $10,000 in VET, 7 days ago, you would be up $12,800, right? That's not the way. VET doesn't, jump up by that much every single day, or it doesn't have violent swings up where it's going to hit 200, 300% return. So if you're expecting those kind of returns on VET, this is not the currency for you. But again, if you're new, I wouldn't start chasing coins, right? The last thing you want to do is try to chase a coin that is heading monster returns. And if you're chasing coins that have had a monster run, likelihood is you're not going to get that double off of 100%. You know what I mean? You've missed that. So don't chase coins. Go into something stable. Watch your money appreciate, because in any other industry, to get that amount of return on your money, when I'm talking about VeChain at the moment, you get 20%, over 7 days. That's amazing. To get that in stocks, that's you're not going to do that. It may take, well, in this stock market right here, this is, we're running at all-time highs as well, but that's not the point. Crypto is obviously a lot more volatile and has the potential to do a lot of numbers, but don't get seduced by it, especially if you're new. If you're not new and this is your second, third run, do you, cowboy, but just be careful. Saying be careful, because we know what happens if you buy wrong and all of a sudden there's a 30% correction because we're switching out of that market. Anyway, here's my price prediction right now for VeChain. First, historical data. Let's look at where Bitcoin was at. So what we do is we go to CoinGecko. Love CoinGecko. It's a great place to get information about cryptocurrencies. If you want to just kind of check it out, you can on your own time. And CoinGecko gives you the list of all the different currencies. And if you've been looking on YouTube, you've probably seen some YouTubers, crypto guys use this already, so you're probably familiar. But if you're not, this is the place where most people look. It gives you all the coins. It gives you the top 100, as far as coins to potentially invest in. You're going to get the price per coin on the right-hand side. You're going to get the actual symbol right here. Hold on, that little arrow's moving too slow. All right, so you're going to get the name of the symbol. It's right here. You're going to get the 1 hour, 24 hour, 7 day total amount of value, market cap. Okay, so this is where it's at. But let's go back to Bitcoin now. So as you can see, what you want to do is really simple. This isn't, this isn't a trading strategy. This is just you're holding, because right now we're in a bull market, and the likelihood is, as long as we stay in a bull market, then you should be good. But pay attention to your money, and like I said, I'm going to show you what to do to make sure you enter at the right time. So if you can see right here, we had April 2021, and this is Bitcoin, and this is Thursday the 15th. And then what happened on, let's say, boom, July 20th, Tuesday the 20th, July 2021. Price dropped to 29,000. Ouch. Woo. That sucks, right? So that's why you want to be very careful, and you want to watch what Bitcoin's doing while you're in the market. As long as it's at a high and it stays there, then you can stay in. But the minute it starts dropping 10, 20% on days, that's when you really need to consider exiting before you end up at the very bottom. Now, will it go to the very bottom again? Will it go to 29,000? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe it can go to 45, maybe go to 50. But as far as hitting that same low, probably not. Point of the matter is that right here, this was the peak, okay? Hold on. Right here, Bitcoin was at 63,179 on April 15th, 2021. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to go to VeChain now, because as you saw on the trade view, it mirrors VeChain. VeChain mirrors Bitcoin very, very closely. So we have Tuesday, the 20th, so not the 15th, but on the 20th, 2021, VeChain hit its all-time high of 26 cents. Okay, now, where we're at right now, as I'm shooting this, it is 12/17, which is Tuesday, November 21st. I'm sorry, Tuesday the 9th, 2021, and VeChain right now is at the peak of It's hit the peak of 17 cents, 17.50. Okay, so we have not hit that yet, right? And Bitcoin is trading at an all-time high. All right, it's at an all-time high, 68,000, as I showed you on the chart right here as I'm looking. So it's at the all-time high, and it hasn't, and VeChain hasn't hit that. So there's a very, very good chance that VeChain is going to hit at least 25 cents, maybe 26, 27, maybe even 30 cents, right? In that ballpark, in that area, in that range is a good indication that that will happen. Now, Bitcoin drops to 60,000 in the next 8 to 10 days. Obviously, that prediction is null and void because the market follows Bitcoin. But you need to pay attention. You need to put your big boy pants on. You need to put your alerts on to monitor if it drops below that. If it does drop below 60, I'd be very concerned. I'd just be concerned. I need to be watching it at that point and paying attention to the news and seeing what's happening to see why it did that. And if it's not, there's no rhyme or reason. It could just be dip time, baby. You know what I mean? So you want to pay attention to that. Anyway, point is this. What you want to do is you want to look for a re-entry. What I do for a re-entry is really simple. And guys, if you're getting value, if this is starting to make sense to you on like how I go about doing this and seeing where the predictions are going to be, just make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, just so you don't miss another update, right? So check this out. Fibonacci curve, Fibonacci retracement tool. I use this. I love this. What you do in TradingView, you go Fibonacci. I think it's the first one here. Fibonacci retracement, and you go at its very low, its last low, to the last high, right? And if the reason why I'm saying this is if you want to enter, right? Let's say you want to put more money into the mix, like you're already in VeChain, you're liking the returns. Don't get all freaking jumpy and go, let me just put money in at the top. Don't do that, because what's going to happen, it's going to dip all the way back down, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. You don't know where. But with Fibonacci, a nice prediction is somewhere in this zone between 0.5 to 0.618, right? I don't know why it is. It's just a mathematical equation that kind of accurately determines pullbacks. And what a pullback means is just the market, there's a sell-off, people are trying to get some cash or whatever, there's buyers and the sellers are just winning at that point because they're trying to collect the cash or to realize the capital or cash that they're actually trying to, they've gotten from the returns, right? And that's it. So when this pulls back, what you want to do is somewhere in between this range, you got to wait, right? Just be patient. Don't throw caution to the wind. Just be patient. You're gonna be thanking yourself, right? Once it hits there, then you can re-enter the market. That way, that you just don't enter when there's a pullback. That's it. Pullbacks are healthy, they're natural, and they are predictable. Okay, so that's what you do when you get in there. Like I said, prediction for VeChain is somewhere between 26 to 30 cents. Within the next 8 days. Today's Tuesday. It could happen, as this video is happening. It could happen, a little bit after this video. But point is, it could very well happen soon because we are trading at an all-time high with Bitcoin right now. And if the past mirrors, or the future mirrors the past, then there's a very good chance that VeChain will get there. That's it. That's my opinion, and based on historical data, and I hope you get value from that, and I hope you got value from this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace.